Andrea is back with us from Butter Me Up Cakes. Andrea, thank you so much for joining us. I see so much chat on social media about your cakes. Just absolutely amazing.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's all just taken off.
And tell me about, we talked a little bit last time about how the inspirations come for this. I look at the designs and they're just so incredible. Is this all like, any ideas from customers, or is it just kind of in your head?
Yeah, I have like awesome customers, and most people are like, here's a color scheme, just run with it. So most of the ideas come from my head. I actually watched my daughter's cartoon with her the other day, and I'm like, oh, here's a cool idea for this. And so I kind of pull elements from everything, nature, TV shows, clothing. Yeah, it really comes from everywhere.
And one thing about your cakes is everything on the cakes is edible.
Everything's edible. Unless a customer requests like numbers or something that I do in glittered paper, everything is always edible.
Okay, well, let's take a look at some of those cakes now, because they're just amazing. So we'll have a look at some of the pictures here. Okay, tell me about this first one, Andrea, here.
So that one was awesome. I did that actually for the hair studio for Joan. They were celebrating a big anniversary of her salon. So she basically gave me creative freedom on that one, and I went with something that was classy and funky, just like Joan.
Okay, and the next one here?
So that one was for a couple that I know at our church, and he ordered it as a surprise for his wife. And same thing, I just got creative freedom to just play around.
And fillings are customizable as well?
Absolutely,
for the inside? Yeah. Okay, let's look at the next picture.
So this one was really cool. This was just like a whimsical design I had in my head that I thought, in my perfect world, a flower would drip sprinkles. So that's what I created.
Okay, let's have a look at the next photo. Oh, this is beautiful.
Yeah, so this one was kind of a modern, I started working actually with CITL, which is a really big sprinkle company. And I wanted to make something that was different than what they'd seen before, but still utilized a lot of their sprinkles. So I went with more of a contemporary feel.
Okay, and the next picture?
Yeah, and this one was just a beautiful cake. I mean, for a first birthday, she just wanted something soft and sweet, but still like really pastel in the colors.
And how long would something like that take you to make, Andrea?
That one took me a while, because all those little beads around the hearts were placed by hand.
Yeah.
So that probably took close to 3.5 hours in total.
Okay, let's have a look at the next one. So, Easter?
Yeah, that was a really fun one. I actually collaborated with Bulk Barn. They reached out to me and asked me to create 2 Easter cakes for them. So this is one of the ones that I made, and everything on there was purchased at Bulk Barn.
Well, and now we're going to have a look at a video here, because these cakes are a large size.
Yes.
But how to cut these cakes properly, because as you said, you can take like a really big piece, and probably more than anyone would eat. So just, can you describe the best way to cut these cakes?
You betcha. So you can see in this picture, you're going to slice it all the way across. You're not going to cut wedges. And then you're going to want to lay it down on a cutting board and slice it up into individual slices. And now those pieces in that video are actually quite large. You could slice them again in half.
Okay, so you can make them even smaller.
Yeah, they will actually serve a lot of people. You're not going to cut it in a wedge like a traditional cake, because they're so tall.
Now, you have a pop-up shop coming up, which is really quite unique and fun, so people actually get to test out some of your products. Tell me about date and location and what your plans are.
For sure. So I'm collaborating with 2 other local businesses, Boreal Babe and Emma and April. They both sell kids' clothes. And then we are going to be May 4th. From 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. we'll be at the Dream Forest office space.
Okay.
And we're just doing a pop-up shop there. I'm hoping to sell cookies and macarons, slices of my cake. So I have so many people that want to try my stuff, but they don't have an event. So this is their chance.
And now, before, the wait time was about 2 weeks. That's now changed if somebody wants to place an order.
Yeah, I'm kind of booking that 6 to 8 weeks in advance. So if you know you want to go with me for a cake, the sooner you can let me know, the better.
And how do they get in touch with you, Andrea? What's the best way for that?
Social media is still my go-to. I have everything in writing that way, and we can go through all the details. So Instagram, Facebook, email, any of those are great.
Okay, well, Andrea, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Your cakes are beautiful. I had a chance to taste the carrot cake version. Delicious. So I'm sure we'll be chatting with you once again, and good luck with the pop-up shop.
Thank you so much.